Hi everyone, I'm Yannine and this is the Fashion Mender. Today we're going to be talking about a topic that is actually very important if you are planning to start a fashion career. I'm talking about Milano Unica. First of all, the basics. Why you guys should know about Milano Unica, why you guys should definitely go sometime, at least once in your life. And the most important question for all of you that are actually starting, how to go there? Where do you guys start? I'm here to help you. So first of all, you guys, remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also check all the interviews I've been doing with people from the industry. I've been doing them mostly in Italian or bilingual, Italian and English, because I am based in Italy. So like and subscribe. Today's video is about one of the most important fashion trade shows out there in fashion. So if you're a pro or want to become a pro, go at least one in your life. So Milano Unica, I think it's the most important trade show in Italy for textiles and accessories. What do I mean with accessories? All the trims, zippers, buttons, the little tags, the little things that you might have not been thinking about it if you want to just be a designer. But trust me, once you start working, you're gonna discover that it's a lot more out there, and it's a crazy and huge world, and there are a lot of suppliers that are specifically developing things that you didn't even thought of, or fashion school don't even teach about. So first thing you have to know, as any other fashion fair, they prepare these trend areas. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it's something new. They actually let you took pictures of this trend area, of the swatches. Some seasons ago, you couldn't take pictures of what they were showing. They put these macro themes on the walls and also on these huge tables. So for example, there is a supplier that does jersey, only jersey. This supplier brings a new collection for spring-summer 2025. The theme is sustainability, and this supplier brought swatches that are sustainability, and the swatch, it's amazing, and the swatch has the right color. They're gonna put all these things together in these macro area trends, so that when you go there, you have actually a clue of where all the market is going to be driven in 1 year ahead. So in 2 seasons ahead, depends of what you do. And this is very useful because you get to see also the names of the suppliers, as you can see in the video. For example, if you are not looking for anything specifically because you are not working yet, or you are just taking a look of what are going to be the trends in the future, it's great also because it gives you an idea of many different techniques that all the suppliers have been working on. Another very interesting thing that they do usually in the trend area is that they also give you a color palette prediction. So you can also find some ideas, macro ideas of how they interpret that the color palettes are going to be, or the main colors of the season they are proposing. Let's imagine it's your first time going to Milano Unica, to the trend area. What do you do? Let's imagine your boss, it's telling you, okay, you have to do some research for, first of all, you're doing menswear, and then you have to do a research for jackets, and then you have to do a research for suppliers that might do fabrics, mainly in cashmere and wool. So you go there, you see what are the proposals, you check out the names of the suppliers that are written next to the swatch, and then you just have to go and see where is this supplier, where is the stand of this supplier. Obviously, as many professionals in fashion know, sometimes the supplier have a crazy schedule during the fashion trade shows, so get an appointment. Another tip, get an appointment. If you're interested in a supplier that you already have known of, you have to get a schedule. If you know already what are you searching for, try to get appointments with the suppliers, because usually these suppliers have crazy schedules and If you're a small entrepreneur or just like a small brand, or you're opening anything by yourself, you have to go there and teach yourself how to start behaving, how to approach a supplier for the first time, how to check about the collections, how to ask about the prices, how to ask about minimum order quantity, MOQ. So I think the best fashion schools sometimes don't really teach you many of the things you gonna have to deal with, because that's the truth. But at the end, you should be your own teacher somehow. You're gonna go there and like try to manage everything by yourself. So how to go? How do I get into Milano Unica? Hold on, pause. Milano Unica has 3 different kinds of accreditation criteria. They call it like this. The first one is for fashion schools. Are you a fashion student? Okay. In this case, I actually advise you not to go alone. Try to go with school, because if you have a teacher that actually explains you and guides you of how things work, go with somebody that knows. Try to get into this system with the right hand. I mean, don't try to. What I noticed this year, it was a lot of students taking selfies. Dude, it's a fashion fair. Yes, I know, we are fashionable, we love makeup, we love crazy hair and clothes, but it's a place where if you are actually working in a fashion company, you have no time, even to a coffee break sometimes. So don't make yourself look bad in these fairs. I mean, you should go there to get inspiration, try to get fresh air of what you're gonna be doing if you start working into a company or whatever. But don't just keep yourself on doing selfies, because seriously, the people that goes there to work and to do like 2,100 meetings during the day with different suppliers, asking prices, asking, numbers and crazy stuff, it's not nice to see. Just an advice. So if you're a fashion student, please keep it professional, keep it fresh, because the fair also needs you guys to keep it fresh. Another way to get your pass, it's for journalists. If you are a professional journalist, you can go to Milano Unica. For journalists, depends on which fair, because there is another fair called Mido that is specialized in eyewear. They give also passes to not only professional journalists, but also to influencers, YouTubers, Instagrammers. So you have to send them an email, and it's a different history. And the last one, it's if you are a buyer. What does it mean? Because you say, yeah, I mean, I'm a freelancer, or yeah, I'm working for a startup, but that doesn't really mean I'm going to buy something for real. Buyers are the people that gets into this area where certain suppliers are. When you go to the fair, you will realize that you can see the trend area, you can see the book area, you can see the vintage area, and you can see some suppliers in other areas. There are like little streets, and you go to the stands and have a look even from the outside. But there is an area that only have access if you have a buyer's pass. Most of the suppliers are the ones that have the most quantity appointments during the trade shows. So, for example, if you work for any huge fashion brand and you do the textiles, of course, you know how the schedule is. It's crazy, insane. Most of the time, people try to many appointments during one day. Sometimes you cannot even do it just one day. You have to split it in 2 or 3 days. Yeah, I mean, it gets harder and harder. So in this area, you can only pass if you have this kind of accreditation that is buyer. In my case, I had the buyer accreditation because I sent this email specifying that I am a professional and I have been doing this for a quantity of years, what I've done in the past and what I'm looking for to visit the fair. And it's not the first time I go there as a buyer. I didn't actually ask them to give me the buyer pass, but they gave it to me anyway, probably because I was registered before. I was happy to receive buyer's accreditation because I went to visit a supplier that I saw on the trend area. So what happened? I was looking the trend area, and then I was like, oh my god, there are a lot of feathers this season. It got into my eyes so much. I wrote down the name of the supplier that I saw on the trend area. I checked where was the stand, and I went to visit the stand. How do you approach a stand? How do you approach a supplier that is inside the stand? How do you do that? And that's why watch my video about how do you reach, how do you behave, and what the hell do you ask the suppliers, because then again, nobody teaches you this. But anyway, in the stands, you know, try to be nice, and if they are too busy, try not to give them more work. Just remember, you guys, take it easy, be professional, be respectful to suppliers, to people, to your colleagues. And thank you for watching The Fashion Mender. Remember to support, and remember, you're not saving lives anyways. Even if you're searching for the best price and the best supplier at Milano Unica. I hope this video was really useful for you, and subscribe, support. Mwah!